Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy that you are here. My name is Sarah Kate and today we are packing for Disney World. I am so excited. It's going to be such a fun trip. I'm going with one of my hometown friends, Macy, and we're going for a long weekend over MLK, so I'm leaving tomorrow, which is Thursday, and then we will be in the parks Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday a little Disney Springs day, and then we head home that afternoon. I am just so thrilled. I have not been back to Disney since I used to work there, and so this is my first time back at the parks. If you want to see how an ex-cast member packs for Disney, you're in the right place. I feel like since I worked there, I know like the ins and outs, the tips and tricks, the things you need to bring, etc. So on Sunday, my roommate and I did a little Target trip, which I did forget to film, and I'm very sorry about that, but we will do a haul really quick. These are all of the pre-Disney essentials I got from Target. Pepto-Bismol, I feel like this one is pretty self-explanatory. Zicam swabs, these are pre-cold. If you start to feel bad, use these. They are a miracle worker. We're not staying in a Disney resort, so I wanted to bring some Kind bars just in case. It's going to be a little bit of time before we can eat breakfast every day, so I don't want to get hangry and I don't want my stomach to turn, so I'm bringing these. Wet ones to wipe down our hands or a table if needed. Hand sanitizer. A little mini deodorant. Look how cute this is. I've never had a mini deodorant, but it's adorable. And then I'm going to try out the Lumi Glotion. I have seen this everywhere. My roommate's sister loves it, so we're going to give her a try, and I will let you guys know how it is whenever I use it. I also yesterday got my nails done. I did like a pinky purple color, and I really love it. It's also sparkly, and we all know I love sparkles, so this is perfect for me. And then today after work, I went to the chiropractor and got all adjusted. I have really bad back, neck, migraine issues, and the chiropractor really helps with all of those things. That was check, check, and check off of my list. Let's talk about the weather that's happening in Orlando. It is going to be cold because we are going in the middle/end of January. On Thursday when we arrive, it's probably going to be about 45 degrees. Friday for Magic Kingdom Day, low of 53, high of 68, no rain. Saturday for Epcot is going to be a low of 65, high of 77, 43% chance of rain. And then on Sunday, high of 71, low of 48, 84% chance of rain. Monday, high of 55, low of 48, and a 12% chance of rain. So Monday's going to be pretty chilly for Orlando standards, but honestly pretty on par with what Nashville has been getting lately. So it's gonna be chilly, but not too cold. Honestly, I'll probably be hot because of how cold Nashville has been the past couple of weeks, but I will take it. I need some like not as cold weather, please. If you didn't watch my outfit planning video, make sure you go and watch that because I picked out all of my outfits there. Went shopping, went through many emotions trying to pick out my outfits, but I have my piles right here. Let me show you them and then we'll get into the actual packing. Alright, so we have one travel day here, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and then Disney Springs / another travel day there, all laid out very nicely. Now it's time to get my suitcase out of the top. I am only packing in a carry-on and a personal item. Let's hope it'll be okay. I was about to say I'm not an overpacker. I am an overpacker, but I'm trying not to overpack for this trip. I feel like Disney, it's easier because you are very set and like I know exactly what I need, whereas like when you go on some trips you're like, well, we might lounge around, we might do this, we might do that, but Disney, like you're in the parks, you know exactly what you need. I feel like I can not overpack. Maybe. We'll see. These are the vibes I'm bringing to the function. I've got some Disney World ambiance on. Rest in peace, Big Thunder Mountain. I also have some laundry going, but we are going to focus on packing all of my things. I want to make a short showing what I'm packing like all of the Disney packing girlies do, so let's try and do that first. Alright, I am all done here. I just used my tripod to put my phone on this, and then ended up turning on my overhead lights because this lighting was just so weird, and I still don't love it with the overhead lights on, but I'm done. I have now made a mess. And also, why was that so much harder than I was thinking it was gonna be? I was like, yeah, I'll just like throw them, or I'll take a picture of them, and then I started doing it, and I was like, this is kind of hard. So, you girlies that put the work in, thank you, love you. It's so magical. Eee! Heard me yap enough about my outfits in the last video, but I do want to say that since I'm going in the winter, I'm only bringing one outfit a day, not really bringing any like replacements of anything because I'm not going to be like sweating everything out of my body. But if I were to be going in the summer or when it's hot, which is most of the year with Florida, I would bring some replacement things. Since, however, it is going to be raining one or two of the days, I am going to bring extra socks and then keep an extra pair of socks in my bag just in case I want it, because the worst thing ever is to be stuck with a wet pair of socks. Granted, my shoes would still be wet, but you can always like dab those out and like try and get some of the water out, whereas with socks there's no saving them, you know? So I'm going to bring an extra pair of socks, especially with that Hollywood Studios day where it is going to be very, very wet outside. Bring me back to my DCP days, for real. One time I got stuck in such a bad thunderstorm in Hollywood Studios, and I had to leave for work, and I just had to brave the storm because there was no way I was calling out of work for a storm. Like, that's not an excuse in Florida, so. But we still made it, in case you were wondering. And then I got food poisoning at work, so that was really fun. I have so many wild DCP stories that just, some of them like never need to hear the light of day because they're just like people that were crazy, if you catch my drift. Some of them were so happy, and I had such a good time on my Disney college program. Like, I wish I could go back, but I don't want to go back and like ruin those precious memories that I had. I'm one of those people that I remember all of the good, and then somebody will be like, but weren't your roommates crazy? And I'd be like, well yeah, but like still had a good time, you know? Having bad roommates did not ruin my time there, and honestly, I just still had such a great time. Obviously, I'm going back. It's been a while since I've been to Disney, mainly because once I left, it was my senior year of college, and I had no time. I was way too involved. I had my master's going on as well as my undergrad, and then whenever I graduated from my bachelor's, I went straight into a hotel operations manager job, and that was absolutely crazy. I worked wacky hours and could barely get time off to see my family, let alone go to Disney. And I was also working on my master's at the time as well, but now I work more of like a 9-to-5 desk job for the hotel, so I am able to get off a little bit easier and plan my out of office. I can finally go to all the trips that I've been wanting to go to. Disney is definitely at the top of that list, and I'm so excited to go ahead and cross it off of my list. Do you guys have a Walt Disney World trip planned? I need to know. Comment down below when your trip is so that I can be excited for you, and this will probably go up after I get back, so I can be jealous as well because I got back and now I'm sad. But I do plan to vlog every single day, and every day will be its own vlog, hopefully. I'm thinking I'll get enough content where it can be, each day is its own vlog. Macy's a ton of fun, so we will just have such a good time together. We are also doing no lightning lanes, and I know that sounds crazy in today's world, but we decided that we were going to save some money, do no lightning lanes. We've both been enough times to where like if we do have to wait for our favorite ride or we have to skip out on some rides, it's like not that big of a deal to us. But if it is your first time going, I would recommend lightning lanes. If you want to see what a weekend in Disney without lightning lane looks like, keep an eye out for those vlogs. Oh, well, I didn't show you that. I was literally yapping the whole time. I just put all of my clothes in this one packing cube. And now I think I'm gonna put my ears in this packing cube. See how this bow is like wonky? I need to fix that. Okay, I literally just tacked it down so that it will now stay all nice and pretty. I think in here I'm gonna put underwear, socks, bras, just like all around it to take up that space. In case you're interested in what I'm actually packing, I'll pop my packing list up on the screen for you guys, but I'm also going to read it because there's a lot of things in here that I think are absolute essentials for a Disney trip. I'm also thinking about doing a Disney World Essentials video, so if you want to see that, all of my little cast member tips and tricks for the parks, let me know, because that's something I've been really thinking about doing, especially after my trip, and I kind of like jog my memory of all the things that I need. But this is what I have right now. For my park bag, I'm bringing my Bagoo bag and maybe my Stony Clover backpack. Trading pins, headband holder, keychain, fuel rod, reusable straws, chapstick, trading pins, ponchos, mini water bottle, mints, wet wipes, hand sanitizer, medicine, migraine, and stomach meds, my small pink wallet, a gallon Ziploc bag, and band-aids / blister band-aids. For tech, I need to bring my hotel discount form, camera, camera battery, camera charger, SD cards, phone and watch chargers, disposable camera. I might bring my laptop and its charger and my hard drive, and then my Disney watch band and my Disney magic band and its charger. Other things are my daily outfit piles, my travel blanket, protein bars / breakfast snacks, Celsius packets, liquid IV, blanket, jewelry, toiletries, shower things, hair accessories, socks, bras, underwear, PJs, rain gear, on clouds, Air Force Ones, nasal spray, and compression socks. The compression sock is mainly a me thing, but my left ankle really swells whenever I walk on it a lot, so I think I'm gonna wear a compression sock just to make sure that it doesn't get irritated from a past injury that I have. Now that is everything on my list right now that I can think of, but if I add anything, I will let you know and I'll pop up that new list on the screen. So now I think I'm just gonna kind of gather all of those things together and put them on my bed. Here are a few of the things I was mentioning. One of them is this fuel rod. You can actually exchange these around Disney for a fresh rod. So I paid, I think, $20 when I first bought this, and it comes with a bunch of different connectors. So whatever phone type you have, you can use those connectors. And then you just return this, and for free, you get a new one, and it's all charged. So if you run out of charge in the parks, all you have to do is find a station and return it. I used this a ton when I was a cast member, especially because I had my old phone and it would die all the time, and this was a literal lifesaver. So I'm bringing it back. This is so nice because I don't have to remember to charge my battery at the end of the night. And then this is the super cute watch band that I had. I wore it my entire time in Disney, so you can see where it's like worn out a little bit, but still in great condition and so cute. This is my magic band. I got this from the first round of magic band drops. And then this is my little headband keychain. It holds 2 pairs of headbands. Currently feeling a little bit overwhelmed, so I'm going to take a break while I wait on my laundry to finish so that I can get the little things that I need out of there, and I'm going to do some of my diamond art while I wait. And over here, I kind of just stuffed everything in this bag. It will get rearranged, do not worry. I did go ahead and pack a little medicine box of everything that we could need, or things that I typically need. I've got some Zicam, Excedrin, Pepto, Tylenol, and then these blister band-aids, and then regular band-aids underneath. Alright, I had this cutie little case that I got whenever I was a bridesmaid for my friend's wedding. It holds a nice amount of jewelry, not too much. I'm really not huge on jewelry, so I'm pretty basic in what I bring. My bestie MK did get me this cutie charm necklace for Christmas, and it just has everything I love on it, so I'm definitely going to be bringing this. I put my necklaces in a bag bag because I found even with the organizer, it just all still gets tangled. So this way it's in a bag and it doesn't get tangled with anything else. I'm also going to bring a smaller necklace. I believe this is E. Newton. I'll bring my 2 rings I got from farmers markets. Like, these little bows are just adorable, so I will bring them. I think I have some Mickey earrings in here somewhere. Look at how cute. I'm thinking these are just my standard. You can tell by how much I wear them because they are worn out. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot my Disney ring. I got this ring at the end of my college program. I decided I wanted to get something that represented the end of my college program, and I got this ring. The only thing is it is rubbing off on the back. I do have a lifetime warranty on this, so I should probably look into that. And this is all the jewelry I'm bringing, plus this little bag. And what I do with this is I just close it up, and then I will fold it, and I'll just lay it on top. It also helps everything kind of stay in place and not move around as much as well. So all done, ready to go in the bag. I give up on the lighting, guys, I'm so sorry, but I put in this cutie little Mickey Ziploc that I've had for forever because it's very torn up. I put some of my greens powder packets, some emergency, and then the liquid IVs in here. I brought enough for Macy and I to share because liquid IVs I feel like are just going to be essential. Even though it's not hot outside, we're still working out, we're still walking a ton. These are all essentials to make sure I stay healthy and feeling good. We have moved to the bathroom to do toiletries, and this is my cutie little toiletry bag. It has Cavalier King Charles on it. I love, this is my family dog, if you didn't know. They are so cute, I love them. And then of course all of my travel sized body wash, shampoo, conditioner, curl cream, eye makeup remover, and then my face wash as well. And then I always use these little Neutrogena single wipes because I never use makeup wipes, so if I buy a pack it dries out. But these little mini ones, although they are more wasteful, are great for traveling. And so since I don't get to use them very often, I do just bring these little travel ones. My contacts, hey, my morning cream and my night cream. I'll also bring this Bounty wrinkle releaser, which is great for t-shirts. And then this is all of the makeup that I own, but I do need to use it for work tomorrow. So I have a very light makeup routine. Like, this is literally all of the products I use are like here and here. I will pack all this in the morning after I actually use it, and it will go in this little mini bag in here along with anything else that I use last minute, like my toothbrush. I haven't showered yet tonight, so like my razor, things of that sort are all gonna go in at very last minute. All right, this is where we are right now. I pretty much have this side fully packed. These are my PJs. This is my big packing cube with all of my clothes, and then also my ponchos on top. Over here I have my disposable camera, that baggie I showed you, and then the jewelry over here. And then these are my on clouds. I'm wearing my Air Force Ones since they are the heavier of the shoes. And then this is my ears, underwear, socks, and bras. I still have a good amount left here, and then some room left in this bag as well. Tossing around the idea of bringing one of those Baggu foldable totes so that on the way back I can have another bag if I buy too much. I don't think I'll buy that much, but I guess you never really know. I also need to pack my Baggu park bag somewhere in here, but thankfully that lays very flat, so I don't really have to worry too much about that. And then I need to bring things to entertain me on the plane, like my Kindle. She's right here, so I will pack her. And honestly, this will probably entertain me, and then Macy and I will be so excited that we probably won't stop yapping anyways. All right, a small pivot. I did end up packing everything in this travel backpack because the Stony Clover just wasn't big enough, and I'm afraid if I buy souvenirs that it's just not going to be enough. So I am bringing this. There's plenty of extra room for me to bring things home, which makes me very excited. I have a little wiggle room in there. Other than that, everything else is going to be last minute packing for tomorrow, so I will see you then. We are all packed up, but will she close? That is the question. Oh my gosh, slay. And I didn't even have to sit on it. She is all packed. My backpack is all packed. I still haven't decided if I'm taking my laptop or not. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm not gonna use it. But do I need it? Then I have this blanket. She goes on here. And then my backpack goes right on here. And we are all ready. Look who it
I'm saying a weird way to propose, but okay.
We have made it to the hotel. We are settling in very nicely, and I did realize that I forgot my camera battery charger. Yeah, I gotta figure that one out tonight. I don't know how I did that. I do know how I did that. I looked right over it. That is a-okay. Tomorrow we are in Magic Kingdom. I have my outfit laid out right here, and I am so excited. We will see you tomorrow. Bye.